Hello, this is Mr. Steinberg. A couple of you have reached out and asked me how to use CamScanner to submit work this year, so I'm going to create a short video that should hopefully explain some of the details about how to use it. The very first thing I'm going to do is to use my smartphone and open up the CamScanner app. Let's say I want to submit the first page and a half of this packet. What I want to do to start a new scan is I want to hit this button at the very bottom that looks like a camera. I want to position it so I see the entire screen. I'm going to have to move the camera so that I can do this. Once I have the entire paper in frame on my phone, I'm going to click that once, and then I get a border or a boundary. I'm going to place this around where I want the file to include. What it's going to do is it's going to try its best to pick up on the corners, and then with some magic, when you get all the corners in there nice and snug, when I press this next button, this next key is going to convert it, and you see how it kind of flips the image and it converts it to a PDF. There are some more options that I have down here. Anything with a gold crown means a premium, means you would have to pay for it. I don't want to pay for anything, so I'm going to hit this next check mark. Now if I have more than one document or more than one picture to submit, it says tap the camera button to add new pages. When I turn my packet over, I want to include, let's say, only the top part of this. So I think I can tap this next to it or this button at the very bottom, and it will bring me to another screen. Again, I want to make sure the picture is in frame and in focus. Now, in this picture, I'm only submitting the top part. So I can crop the image this way and then hit the next button. There's also rotating left and right in an auto frame, but I think this does a good job, so let me hit the next button. It's then going to convert it to a PDF, and I'm going to hit OK in the next. Now once I have more than one item, it says multiple images detected. You can collage them. Collaging is something that I'm not exactly sure how to do. 1 and 2, it's numbered. I have a page number at the bottom left of each of these. I've worked a little bit with a collage, but then I'm not sure how it works. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about it. At this point, I can email this to myself. There's an icon at the very bottom that says email. You can try to fool around the collage later. So if I click on this email, I want to share this as a PDF. I don't need to remove the watermarks. Again, there's some options that are premium features. I'm just going to hit the send button at the top, and then it's going to ask me, who does this go to and who is this from. So my school email pops up here. Where do I want to email it? Well, let's say I want to email it to myself. So I'm going to type my email address, which is jsteinberg@hvrsd. That filled it out for me. Once I click that, I don't necessarily need to put any body in here, but you'll see that the file is a PDF in this email. Once I hit send, sometimes it takes a few seconds, sometimes it might take a minute or so. Oh, I think I already sent it. I might get a notification that it's sent through or not. Depends on how long it takes. I've heard it takes up to a couple of minutes for it to send successfully. I'm just going to wait a couple more seconds. While I'm waiting, then what would you do after you send it to yourself successfully? Go to your email and just verify that it's sent to you. The next thing you want to do is go to the assignment in OnCourse. At the very bottom, I want you to upload your PDF. Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to share it with me through Google. That doesn't allow me all the features to grade and mark and write on top of your images that I need to do this year. So instead of saying share with Google, that's not good. I want you to upload that image and submit it as an attachment. If it submits through an attachment, it does all the fancy features that I need it to do. And before I close this video, I just want to see if I received yes. Now I didn't get a notification, but I do have a notification that at 3:25 my email had sent, and that was 1 minute ago. So, like I said, once this submits through your email, Once it submits, it's going to download. That means you're all ready to go. Yes, you can save it to your own Google file, or you can attach it. I want you to attach it in the assignment. I don't want you to share it with me through Google. I want you to make it as an attachment. That's what you're going to do to submit your work this year. If you still have any questions, please let me know. I hope that helped.